Gravel racing and Steamboat feel insanely fast.
Every gravel race is so hard.
The altitude's a beast.
You got some of the fastest riders here, some of the top riders.
We started out hot.
In gravel racing always, there's the potential that things can go south pretty fast.
Those climbs were just killer.
There were several oh shit times.
SBT Gravel Red Course Riders, we are 1 minute out from a long day out there on Routt County roads. Enjoy your day out there. Let's get ready to have some fun.
SBT Gravel has been one of those events that's always just grabbed my attention. The gravel is unique, the place is beautiful, and you just can't help but enjoy riding your bike.
Historically, Steamboat gravel with its champagne gravel is a fast course.
It's just this fine little pebbles or the bubbles in Champagne. It's fast. It's so fast.
SBT Gravel is an event that takes place over 4 days. So the first 2 days are an expo. Saturday is our ride day. So there are 3 course distances. The blue course goes first, that's the longest distance, that's 100 miles. The red course goes second, that's approximately 55 miles. And then the green course goes, and they are 37 miles. And on Sunday we have our race. That's for both amateurs and professionals.
Gravel is meant for the masses, and it's meant to be a challenge for yourself. You know, you do it with your spouse, your kids. It is that shared camaraderie of being out on the course and just trying to see what you're capable of.
I'm just out here to have fun. I don't really have a strategy, I guess. I'm just here with my dad.
There's just people from like all walks of life. They're so well represented here at SBT.
I really appreciate coming back to Steamboat because the entire team have done a really good job of focusing on inclusion and diversity within the sport. I really appreciate that they figured out a way that we can all coexist together.
We're here at the start and feeling really good. 900 riders, so it's a good day in the Yampa Valley here. I was getting nervous this morning too. It's race morning nerves, or you don't really know what's going to happen, so it's the adventure that's out there.
Start out slow and just see how the day comes and see how
die.
you feel. Hashtag not dead yet.
Yes.
Good morning. We are on the start line of SBT Gravel. This is the blue course. That's a 100-mile ride here in Routt County. 1,800 riders here that are about to kick off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off and rolling here at SBT Gravel 2025, presented by Wahoo.
My name is Isabel King. I go by Is King. This is my 5th year racing as a pro. And my year looks a little bit different this year because I am 8 months pregnant. What makes this year's Steamboat Gravel special is that I get to do the race with my mom. We're doing the green course, which is a 37-mile route.
How you feeling, Mom?
Great. Just a few butterflies, but that's good. That's just about right.
My mom has never done a bike race before, period, much less gravel off-road. So Saturday will be an adventure. I think the biggest challenge is you always want to make sure you're being safe, I think, in the back of your head. The risk that something goes wrong, you feel like a complete idiot. If you do something and something bad happens, like her safety is the most important.
Welcome to the party.
It's going pretty well. 5-mile climb that we just did, that was great. This is a 1,000-foot climb, which is bigger, I think, than you've ever done.
The one washboardy downhill
Yeah.
with a lot of people passing, you know, because
Yeah.
they just got excited.
Momentum,
about,
yeah.
That was a little scary, but otherwise, no,
It
it's
was
been
great.
great. Can't imagine being in a better conditions for a first race.
Now we have the last little technical section and we'll roll to the finish.
You forgot to tell me about the last little technical.
I did.
It's been great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got me to do it.
Yeah, we got a little special stuff on the
What do you want to tell your daughter one day about this race?
I think you hope to make her proud.
I think you just hope to make the world a little bit of a better place, so that when she comes into the world, that it's a little bit easier for her.
That was awesome. I think that was probably the best we could have asked for. It was really fun. No crashes, no mechanicals, no flats, no cramps, no labor. Everything's good.
I am a big black man on a bike. I am from Brooklyn, New York. I look like an NFL linebacker. Seeing me shows others that it's possible. You can be here as well. It's not something that's locked off from you. My name is Macasey Duncan. I ride for Paracycling Inc., a 501c3 charity. The money goes to donating bikes to children in the inner city. Paracycling started really with a question/suggestion, hey, let's buy bikes. We were getting a little older. It was too much to play basketball and football anymore. So I was just looking for an alternative to stay in shape. The goal is to motivate people and show people that, hey, I have 3 kids and I'm able to do it. You can do it as well. So my first SBT gravel was in 2023. I got involved with Ride for Racial Justice. They flew us out here. It was my first time ever on gravel, and it was my first gravel event. It was hectic. This will be my 3rd time. The first time was rough, but I finished. The second time was rougher, but I didn't finish. This time, the goal is to finish on 2 feet, happy, healthy, and smiling. Finishing it the 3rd time definitely erased all the negatives from the first 2. I just wanted this to be the perfect one. I wanted this to be the boring story, where nothing happened, I started, I finished, and it was just perfect. Dad bod's working out.
Saturday was a huge success. We had 1,800 riders aged 8 to 82. They came from 14 countries and 49 states. We kicked it off here on Yampa Street at 6:30, finished up at 5:30 p.m. Saturday was an incredible day.
Good shot, finish right there.
We are really looking forward to Sunday. These professional cyclists are some of the best cyclists in the world, and we're really excited to see how that unfolds. Welcome to 2025 SBT Gravel Race Day. We are here in Hayden, Colorado, about 25 miles outside of Steamboat Springs. It's a beautiful morning.
New this year, we've separated the race and the ride. So Saturday is our ride day and Sunday is our race day. That's for both amateurs and professionals. We've never done that in the past. The course is 37 miles and the amateurs do that circuit 2 times and the pros do that circuit 3 times.
We are here at the start line of the SBT Gravel Race, and first off, our amateur racers. We have the Gravel Femmes, the age groupers, and the juniors. All of those groups are doing 2 laps. That's just under 80 miles. Right after the amateurs will be the pro men. Pro women have their own start, and they're doing 3 laps as well.
Yeah, man. The hardest part of the race is waiting for the gun.
I'm feeling the energy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are off
New this year, we also opened up a category for paracycling who will roll out with the amateurs.
My name is Dr. Meg Fisher. I have a doctorate in physical therapy. I've been to the Paralympics twice. I have a gold, 2 silvers, and a bronze. I also own 12 world championships. On Sunday, the race organizers have made some decisions and have the para athletes racing 2 laps. My freshman and sophomore year in college, I was involved in a rollover car accident. My first girlfriend and I, we were driving cross country. She was my first love, and halfway through our drive, our car rolled 8.5 times, and Sarah died. I woke up a week later from my coma. My foot was gone, and my heart was broken. They kept telling me what I wouldn't be able to do. We're calling somebody disabled. We are telling them with our words that they are not able. And I find that to be disempowering. All these things that people told me I couldn't do, like you'll never be as good as you were. You won't be able to walk. Keep your expectations low. Every time somebody tells me I can't do it, I show them that I can.
Riders, they are off and rolling. This is your pro men's field. They'll be out there for 3 laps of hard racing today on this incredibly challenging course with plenty of elevation gain.
My name's Keegan Swenson. I'm the defending champion of SBT. The biggest thing this year is, we're doing a circuit race, and we're starting down in Hayden. I think it'll race well. It'll be really fast. I mean, hard to say, to see how the race plays out and see who's, kind of willing to ride early. And also, I think the wind could be a big factor out there. I think it's going to be kind of a race of attrition as well as a little bit tactical. Every year it's harder and harder. You come to race to win.
My name is Alexei Vermeulen. I'm most well known as being Willie's dad. And then secondarily to that, one of the gravel pros in the US. There's a lot of strong guys all around, but I think everyone always points at Keegan. Stenda can be strong, Ian Boswell, but it definitely has to be their day a little more, because I think with this course it's probably going to come down to a small group sprint. When I look at this course, I think it is the strongest person wins.
Hi, I'm Ted King. I'm a professional cyclist. 2019 was the first year. I had great success there. I won the event. My strategy is to survive the altitude. The altitude's a beast. We're racing up above 7,500 feet. I mean, I'm here to embrace the race. I would love to do well, but I'm also a realist. So if I find myself in a winning breakaway, I wouldn't be surprised. If I find myself gasping for air and watching a group ride away, I won't be surprised by that either.
All right, Alicia, on the line is this incredibly filled out, absolutely overflowing with talent.
We're excited to be here at the SBT Gravel with the women's separate start, and we're going to be racing today with a team of 3, so we're excited to see how that goes.
My strategy is take it as it comes, feel it out.
I'm Lauren DiCrescenzo, better known as LDC. I've won SBT 2 times, kind of a roadie who found their way to the gravel. In 2016, I suffered a nearly fatal traumatic brain injury at a road race in Southern California. When my old team director called my dad on the day, immediately after the crash, he said, "Get to California right now. We don't know if she's gonna make it or not." Getting over the fear, though, is still something that I struggle with, and I always will. My doctors said, advised not to do this, but I love it, and it just makes me happy, and they're not going to tell me to return to cycling, but I did, and here I am. It's going okay. I don't ever line up not wanting to win a bike race, so yeah, I'll do whatever I can in the race to make it happen.
What's approximate time for pro men? I can expect about 1:20.
Here comes one rider, and that one rider is at Stars and Stripes. Who do we have? Let's keep an eye. That could be Brennan coming through right now. Is it behind the fact? Yeah, I think this is our pro men's winner right here. Let's make some noise. Here comes the Paracycling right here. It is 3 riders around in white.
Keegan Swenson coming in second. Kobe Freeburn with that 3rd place, and Alexei Vermeulen coming in 4th.
Sunday was incredible. The pro men's race was really exciting. Eventually it whittled down to a group of 5 men, and Brendan Wards is a power rider and took the win. That was just in front of Keegan Swenson, who is a former SBT Gravel winner, and in 3rd place, Kobe Freeburn. 4th place, Alexei Vermeulen, and 5th place, Pete Stetna.
Here they are, they're charging hard. I think this is it. Make some noise. Here come your leaders. The woman in blue going for Relive cycling. There's your number 2 for Factor Racing, rider number 9.
The women's race was incredibly dynamic. It was won by Melissa Rollins. She was also the winner of Leadville last year, so we knew she was strong. And she pulled out that win in a final sprint. Just behind her was Lauren DiCrescenzo, and she is also a 2-time winner of SBT Gravel. Lauren Stevens took 3rd. In 4th place, we had Sarah Lang, and 5th place, Paige Onweller.
SBT Gravel presented by Wahoo was another great success. We split the format up into 2 separate days and 2 separate towns. What we maintained is that inclusive race that appeals to the World Tour Pro all the way to the brand new cyclist.
You crushed it! Anybody can start at any age. I just turned 56 and it doesn't matter. You can start, just do it.
Couldn't be more proud.
We would absolutely say that SBT Gravel is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things on bikes, in addition to extraordinary people doing extraordinary things on bikes.
Gravel is a leap of faith, but let me impart the knowledge to you that once you've made that leap, it is an absolute blast.
Steamboat Gravel put a big emphasis on community. I feel really lucky that we get to come here, and so I take it very seriously to be a good shepherd and a good ambassador for this sport, because this community means the world to me, and I know it means the world to the SBT team as well.
And we're already looking forward to 2026.
I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to see who comes next year. I'll be another year older, but I'm gonna give those whippersnappers a run for their money.
I will be back to SBT Gravel next year, and the next year, and the next year, and so forever.